Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si G. Tonji and it's a very special day. It's Christmas Eve, kaya naman kasama natin ang Asian Journal.
Asian Journal, the Filipino-American community newspaper since 1991.
You know, it's a special day when Annie Nepomuceno is here in the studio with us. Happy Christmas Eve!
Yes, happy Christmas Eve to you too. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat mga nanonood.
Alright, so hindi tumitigil ang mga news natin. Of course, it's midweek, so let's discuss what's going on.
Sige, tingnan natin ang mga nangyayari ngayon. No more politics for Aquino in 2016. So not even an improved satisfaction rating will convince President Benigno Aquino III to change his mind about retiring from politics when his term ends in 2016. This he told to 10,000 youth participants at the World Youth Summit of the Jesus is Lord Church on Friday, December 19. Aquino, however, wants to leave his post knowing that the country is in a better shape than it was before his first day as president.
Okay, anong masasabi mo dito, Ate Annie?
I was gonna ask you exactly the same question.
Baka kaya hindi siya tatakbo, may agreement na sila ni Chris na dahil si Chris nang tatakbo.
Sana naman, tingnan natin, but I think naman anyone in the position of a president, especially sa ating bansa, will go under a lot of scrutiny at marami talagang mga kailangan ayusin at mahirap nga naman talaga. I wouldn't want his job, but you know, I will wish the next president the best para kanya talaga matulungan ang ating mga kababayan.
Oo nga naman, but you know, Chris Aquino, I know, showbiz aside, she has been very vocal about wanting to run for office. So I won't be surprised if maybe not for president, but I won't be surprised if she does announce that she will be running for office.
Yes, it's not unusual for people to want to serve their countrymen anyway, you know. So siguro tingnan natin kung anong ma-offer nila.
All right. Okay, so what's our next midweek news update?
Yes, Sotto urges the government to start the probe on Bilibid prison. And he says that a fact-finding committee must be created to probe into the anomalies inside the National Penitentiary. This is said by Senate Minority Leader Vicente Sotto on December 21st, following the discovery of illegal transactions within the prison compound. During last week's raids ordered by Justice Secretary Leila de Lima, proof of a drug trade was found, while alleged drug lords lived in luxurious, fully furnished prison cells with expensive appliances, including a jacuzzi.
Hindi ata tama yan na ikinulong sila tapos meron pa silang mga jacuzzi na nalalaman, di ba? Siyempre, you know, what differentiates being in jail from, you know, being in your own residence, if that's the case?
Well, yeah, and paano nila napasok yun doon, di ba? If there is, kung nandun nga yun, how did it get there? It's not a small thing.
Yes, absolutely. So I think it's great that Sotto is probing into this. Sotto has also been very vocal about other things that the countrymen have not been very happy about, like the cybercrime law and his resistance also to the reproductive health bill, which I was an active participant in. So minsan hit and go rin, di ba? Ang mga politicians, when they want to focus on something, it can be very positive, and yet also at the same time, marami rin mga kababayan ng medyo hindi natutuwa sa mga initiatives.
Ganun naman yata talaga kasi we can't all agree on everything. Pero talagang it's really a healthy discourse na talagang we have to probe into things, we have to discuss things. Dahil syempre, I think in the end, yung kung ano makakabuti sa mas nakakarami ang mangyayari. Kung hindi pa panahon, hindi pa siguro magkakasundo. Pero pagdating dito sa Bilibid, ay nako, parang, teka muna, di ba nakapreso na sila? Ang mga iba nating mga taong bayan, wala silang aircon, wala silang tubig man lang para ilagay sa jacuzzi. So,
tapos sila, nandun sila sa jail, di ba? They're in prison and yet they're still living the high life.
So, anong kaibahan nun from being like, let's say, in my apartment?
Right. And as you can see, di ba, meron pa silang drum set, lahat ng mga sapatos nila. Ba't sila magbibihis? Saan sila pupunta?
Oo nga naman. Well, minsan kasi I think marami kasing na yung about materialistic stuff na na-develop na sa, unfortunately, in some individuals, especially if they're used to it. Tas minsan hindi nga nila nare-realize na wala nga naman silang pupuntahan.
Oo. Pero Eric Mati, the filmmaker, actually made a film about this with Joel Torre and Piolo Pascual in it. Even Joey Marquez was in the film. And it went around several film festivals and very positive ang response ng mga tao.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to some very good news indeed.
Yes, there are good effects of the executive actions on immigration, especially for healthcare in California. 1.6 million eligible undocumented immigrants in California will not only be temporarily spared from deportation, but will also qualify for other benefits many immigrants do not know about, including and most importantly, health care. Qualified applicants must have an income below 138% of the federal poverty level and would be eligible for health care coverage through Medi-Cal, as opposed to citizens who can apply for state-based markets such as Covered California. Hindi ba magandang balita nga naman ito para sa ating mga undocumented workers, no? Kung aasikasuhin na yung kanilang papeles at pwede pa silang makover dito sa Medi-Cal dahil syempre we want to have our family stay safe and healthy.
Yes, and in fact, earlier me and Annie were having a conversation about the differences of living in the Philippines and here in America. And one big difference is health care.
Yes.
Alam naman natin na pag nasa Pilipinas kayo at wala naman tayong insurance sa Pilipinas, di ba? Paano yon kung magkasakit kayo? Siyempre, kung wala kayong means of paying the hospital, ano nang mangyayari, di ba?
Oo nga naman. Sa Pilipinas kasi it's really a very big expense, no? Especially because you don't prepay for anything.
No.
Dito sa US, meron pang subsidy ang government depending on your income level. Kaya dapat talaga pagsamantalahan natin ito dahil ito ay benefit na binibigay ng ating gobyerno para sa atin. At especially now, ang mga undocumented immigrants ay they're able to get Medi-Cal, apply for Medi-Cal para rin sa kanilang kabutihan ito.
Yes, and this is something they really should take advantage of. You know, I know a lot of Filipinos don't want, especially if they're under the poverty level, they don't want to apply for certain things to help them out because of their pride. You know, this is something that the Filipinos don't want to take advantage of. But you know, here in America, we should understand that people pay taxes, which makes it so that all of us can live a decent and healthy life, right?
Yeah, tsaka hindi lang yun. Kapag nag-apply kayo para dito, ang inyong information is confidential. So you don't think that it's going to be taken against you with your immigration status. And mas mabuti pa, pumunta kayo sa mga merong mga legal counseling that are available, like at the National Immigration Law Center, the California Immigrant Policy Center, at ang Asian Americans Advancing Justice LA. Meron silang mga educational workshops. So kung ayaw nyo pa mag-apply, maybe just learn about it first.
Oo, at libre. Libre ito,
yes,
no?
These are all free.
Yeah.
So please go to their websites, inquire, Google them para malaman ninyo. And you know, it's really difficult kapag nahuli kayo sa accidents can happen. So kahit sabihin nyo your health is okay now, you really don't know, like 2 seconds from now, something may happen. So mas mabuti na yung meron kayong health insurance.
That's right. And I understand that here in America, it is really a privilege for all of us to live here. Especially growing up from the Philippines, naiintindihan natin yan, di ba?
Yeah, exactly.
So this is something that is very good news indeed that we should take advantage of. Ate Annie, maraming salamat. Maligayang Pasko.
Maligayang Pasko sa iyo at sa inyong lahat ng mga nanonood.
Yes, and I want to thank you for all this time that you've been our Los Angeles correspondent.
Thank you.
We appreciate you taking the time to tell all the televiewers about the latest updates from Asian Journal.
Maraming salamat from Asian Journal. Thank you, G.
Thank you very much. Okay, pagbalik natin, kasama natin ang Green Mango Books. Don't go away. We'll be right back.